I think I'd have to double check. But I believe you're one of the few drivers in this field that didn't run in Chicago either last year in the Xfinity car or the Cup car. So is it kind of an advantage to sort of have a clean slate, just given how rainy last year was, and everyone might be starting over from scratch in a way?
I think it definitely maybe helps me. I don't think it's an advantage. I just think it definitely helps that they don't have a whole race on the dry. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll be able to know and figure that part out soon if I'm way off the pace, right? Everybody knows, and I feel like everybody's super prepared. Everybody from their race cars, I feel like it'd be really easy for everybody to miss here last year or be hit or miss. And this year, I think everybody's going to hit. It's just going to come to the driver. If you can put a big lap up for qualifying, and then obviously it's going to be really difficult to pass. So it's just going to be the game of trying to keep out front, but also keep it out of the wall.
And then regarding the finish of last week, do you feel that maybe unlimited overtimes 5 is excessive? Do you feel like there needs to be a reduction or any changes, or is it fine the way it is?
No, I don't. Just because I remember Talladega as a kid watching, right? I think that was the last one that 3 maxed out, and we were all screaming for that rule to get changed, right? So I think if we start changing rules off very unique situations, it'd be different if it was every week, right? But I think those are so unique and of their own, and I think they help ratings. I think everybody has regardless if it takes 5 times to get there, I think that finish is a lot more enjoyable under green than under yellow. I mean, the 71 had a shot to win the race. He never would have had a shot, or if he does win, right, he never, has a shot to even win if it goes, finishes under yellow, which obviously isn't a whole lot of fun for a fan that, buried in that heat. I can't believe those fans stick out, but we have the best fans in the world that want to. I mean, they're the biggest challengers of the day, not us.
And then I do have to bring it up from last week, the penalty and the fine. Have you and Harrison talked kind of since then, or is it?
No.
Thank you.
Which is, in the middle of nowhere, kind of, city-wise, but it's still such a different racetrack, and our fans still go there. And then we go to Indy, which is, more in a city setting and a rectangle-type racetrack, right? But this is just, on 10 different levels. So, yeah, it's really cool. I've been eating some good food, too much food. Walked the racetrack yesterday, and it's just really cool to, especially this year with it being dry and better weather, there's 100 times more people, so that's a lot of fun.
So if NASCAR ever did this somewhere else at another city, what are some elements that you've learned that you enjoy about this that you would like them to have, whether it's off the track, on the track, whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, I'm just really impressed with, their preparation last year. I honestly think they could do it, anywhere and be fairly prepared. Obviously the unknowns are definitely nerve-wracking coming here. Coming here this year, I was not nervous at all. I knew how to get to the hotel, right? What street to turn on, just all those little things, where to walk to the garage. But NASCAR knew all that stuff, and they had it perfectly planned out. So to me, I think they could do it anywhere. And like I said, I think it's nice that we've been here and done it, and if we could keep doing it. But if not, right, I'm sure there's other city street courses, and even the racetrack, right? For them to be able to run it the same way 2 years in a row shows that they were prepared last year, right, for bring us to a good racetrack.
How is the track in the dry this year as opposed to the wet?
Yeah, so I think last year we got to at least practice qualifying the dry, so we have a little bit to go off of. But as far as the race, right, where you get 80 plus laps, where you really get in depth, right, with every single bump, we didn't really get to do that because it was dry, or it was wet last year. So yeah, it'll be interesting, but at least we got some laps in the dry last year.
You mentioned eating too much food. Any particular places stand out?
Oh man, last night we went to Fioretta's or something. It's farther that way. I don't even know which way I'm pointing, but and then I went to just an Italian place right outside the hotel too. That's really good. So there's so many good restaurants that it's tough to choose.
All right, thank you.
During his presser, Ryan Blaney said regarding Hocevar, that's something he's seen too many times out of that guy. I'm assuming based on your reaction from when it happened, that's your experience as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, to me, there's a different video of him, I was leading at Vegas in the trucks, and he just spun out on the apron, right? And it's just little things like that just that was kind of lame in the moment, but then it keeps happening, and it's just why, it just seems selfish at some point. But don't know, right? Everyone can change, and obviously he has a lot of talent. He's been fast, so yeah, it's disappointing to see that kind of over and over for sure.
Thank you, Todd.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
What's up? Michael Massey here, Frontstretch.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.